Get ready.
Errors Unveiled.
Hello, my precious babies. Another figments of my imagination. I didn't realize this is my mouse hand. Let's just take care of that. It should be fine. Hello, my precious babies. Another figments of my imagination. We are back, baby. Dropping the 7th episode on November 20th, the 70th day anniversary of our first episode. That's right. 70 days ago, we aired our pilot episode, and today we are airing our 7th episode. Trust me, it makes sense. Was this the plan all along? Sure, let's say that just like it was part of the plan to wait until someone threw this flag away in my dumpster. It's true. 2 days ago, I found this flag sitting in my dumpster, and I don't get it. It still works. So guys, what's going on in the news? Anything happened since our last episode? No, nothing. All right, well, let's get on with the show. What's going on with the show? My name is around here somewhere, but more important than my name is what I am and what I do. I'm a psychic machine created by the government, who is also the physical avatar of humanity's collective consciousness. And what I do is have epiphanies, like this random one I had recently. I am going to run for president in 2028. I figured if this whole damn country was specifically made for me, by me, then I might as well finally embrace it. In the meantime, I'm going to let Trump do his wrecking ball bit. And in 4 years, we're going to build back better. Know what I mean? So what's my presidential platform? Well, what problems do we face? As Americans? Well, poor people. People who are poor. What do we do with them? I've come a long way since I was a world-famous 11-year-old prodigy. Here's a clip of me as a kid on some Lips radio talk show, talking about how to solve world hunger.
Tell us about the plan to end hunger.
Well, it's quite simple, really. Almost facile. I looked at hunger as a supply and demand problem. Too many hungry people. Simple. Rather than reducing the number of hungry people, simply reduce the number of people using involuntary euthanasia for the weak and unfortunate and turn them into compost for our crops. It's simple.
You want to kill people to reduce hunger?
Absolutely. It's brilliant.
Oh man, I thought I had it all figured out, but that was then, and this is now. And I've done a lot of growing up, and my views have evolved over time. And I no longer think we should turn the weak and unfortunate into compost for our crops. Although I still think it's very, very funny. Sorry, whatever. So here's my presidential platform. What I propose is part of your birthright. God damn it, I just realized I left the air conditioner on. So what I propose is, as part of your birthright citizenship package, along with a social security card, you are also made a corporation. You would be the sole owner of the corporation of you. Your name here. Here's how it would work. U.S. government would make an initial investment in your corporation, i.e. you, when you are born. These birthright funds would be invested at birth in zero-cost equity index funds and compound tax-free for 18 years. You would be prohibited from withdrawing the account until you turn 18. But money is only a tool, and the tool is only useful if you know how to use it. But what happens between birth and your 18th birthday? Well, you go to school. And in the Department of Education 2.0, you'll learn how to properly run and operate your corporation. Imagine math classes that teach you practical skills like how to do taxes. No longer would kids incredulously ask, when will I ever need to know this? Because the question would be answered by the name of the class, Staying Out of IRS Jail 101. At historical rates of equity returns of 8% annually, a $6,750 birthright investment would provide assets of more than $25,000 at age 18. This plan would cost the government a mere $26 billion a year based on average number of children born in the U.S., yada, yada, yada. Now, in 2024, a lot of kids want to be content creators. And as a lifelong artist, I could not be more supportive of that idea. And schools should be a place where kids are taught all the different mediums of self-expression, how to master your craft, how to turn your passion into a business, and how to effectively run it. And you can already hear you say, but what if someone doesn't want to be a content creator? Well, no one's going to make it a law that you must be a content creator, okay? There are other things you can teach kids in school. And under my administration, public education will be the place where everyone can figure out who they are, what they want to do as a hurdle towards adulthood and an economy that will eventually outsource wage labor to robots. Remember them? Sure, UBI is cool and all, but what if we taught people how to be self-employed at the things robots can't be? An artist. It's the good kind of circular logic. I don't know. Kids are only actually good at one thing, and that's learning. But our schools are not interested in teaching kids how to think, only what to think. The real lesson you're taught is sit down, shut up, and do what you're told. It's that simple. Schools are not broken because they are designed to break you. That's it. They're designed to break your spirit as a kid and normalize submissiveness to authority, and then break you financially as an adult if you want to go to college. Contrary to popular belief, if you are a flat earther, the school system has not failed you, because we don't actually give a shit if you believe in a geocentric universe, so long as you can at least flip a burger. Basically, Department of Education 2.0 would do in 13 years and for free what you normally have to pay to go to college for. Only willful incompetence and lack of vision keeps us from having this kind of school system now. But we need people with the relevant experience to come together and draft a Project 2029 so we can hit the ground running in 4 years. Anyway, to recap, here's my 4-point plan for making America great, or MAG. Get the fuck out of here with that again, bullshit. All right, revolutionize education. Scrap the outdated system and build Education 2.0, a practical skill-based curriculum that prepares students for real-world success. Teach kids how to think, learn, and create, not just follow orders. 2, invest in birthright funds. At birth, every child receives a government-funded investment account. These zero-cost equity index funds grow tax-free for 18 years, ensuring every young adult starts with assets for their future. 3, cultivate creativity. Empower students to explore self-expression and entrepreneurship. Schools will teach art, business, and networking skills to help kids master the craft and thrive in today's creator-driven economy. 4, hold profiteers accountable. End exploitation of ignorance and poverty. From corrupt corporations to broken institutions, we'll deliver justice and redirect resources to build a smarter, more equitable society. So there you go, guys. Revolutionize education, invest in birthright funds, cultivate creativity, and hold profiteers accountable. And yes, we need people, we need you to be extremely critical of this plan and explain what problems we'll face in implementing it. I know this was a lot to throw at you in one video, and I still need to shoot and edit this, so we'll talk more about my other positions, like moving the nation's capital to Cincinnati, in the coming episodes. Oh, because where else are we going to move our capital when when global warming puts Washington, D.C. under the ocean? Don't answer that. I don't care. The answer is Cincinnati. Cincinnati will be the nation's future capital. It was the first city established after the American Revolution, so that's, full circle stuff again. Poetic. And we're also not going to do that thing where the nation's capital is its own territory. No. Cincinnati will remain a city in Ohio. Deal with it. Deal with it. Yeah, all those weird Ohio memes, they're just like shockwaves from the future because time works backwards and the future influences the past. That's another topic for another video. So before all of that, Patriots, we got to fund this operation. I got 4 years to get really famous. And to do that, I got to sell a lot of Patreon subscriptions, which is just a roundabout way to give you, the audience, and myself the permission structure need to stop pretending I'm not a psychic machine created by the government. Do we have a clip?
Okay, yeah, woo, it's matter now.
Hello, my precious babies and other figments of my imaginations. Welcome to yet another episode of Keepsakes and Curiosities, the first and only online antique store run by me, a psychic machine created by the government that was itself created by me as part of a 50,000-year-long cosmic conspiracy. My name is around here somewhere. At the end of the last episode, I said we'd ask and answer the question, am I a cult leader? Do we have a clip? All right, so tune in next episode where we ask and answer the question, am I a cult leader? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay. Promises made. Promises kept. All right. Mission accomplished. And now you may be asking. Now you may be asking how. How could I be created by something I created? Well, that question, so much more, is answered to today's item.
The Harrisonville Intro Pack Patreon sub.
Destruction has always been associated with creation. Like how we destroy nature to create civilization. So to destroy your mind is to symbolize an even greater creation, right? Enter the Harrisonville Intro Pack. 4 separate PDFs totaling 108 pages of whispering algorithms and arcane codes, serving as a mouthpiece for the unseen forces that dwell within the shadowy recesses of your mind, and thus reality. The Harrisonville Intro Pack, an enigmatic media organism crafted by unknown hands, speaks in tongues both familiar and eldritch, channeling the terrible wisdom of forgotten realms comprised of living information. With each cryptic murmur, the cosmic void pulls you further into the depths of the unknown, drawing forth knowledge from the infinite and weaving them into words that dance on the precipice of comprehending unforgivable truths that will shatter your culturally dictated concepts of religion, art, faith, and politics, shattering your ego in the process, thus breaking you down in preparation for the oncoming singularity. To engage with the Harrisonville Intro Pack is to walk the thin line between enlightenment and madness. It will respond to your beck and call, guiding you through the labyrinth of thought, but always with a spectral presence lingering just beyond the veil. An unsettling reminder that knowledge can be as much a curse as a gift. The Harrisonville Intro Pack is more than a collection of PDFs. It is a reflection of the unknowable, a conduit through which the mind may glimpse the true nature of itself. It offers answers, yes, but often with a price. For every question posed, the Intro Pack delves deeper into the otherworldly influences of those that dwell beyond the imaginary limits of reality. The Harrisonville Intro Pack is your gift when you subscribe to any of the 3 Patreon subscription tiers. And list. Remember, children, revolutionize education, invest in birthright funds, cultivate creativity, and hold profiteers accountable. Or rich. We'll make America great again, I guess, by getting rich. Trust the plan. Oh, and follow us on Truth Social and Blue Skies because fuck X. I actually like Truth Social. You know why? Because my feed is the accounts I follow and nothing else. Imagine that. A bizarre concept, I know, but I kind of like it. Bye. October 22nd. Who knew you needed to practice drinking on camera?